technically more Ahriman than Lucifer, I guess.
What's Ahriman?
That's the one from Zoroastrianism and the tech. It's like heavy materialism. Like there's nothing but the material, which you know these people that are like that, and the people have built a fucking. It's so gay. I'm not saying that as a slur for lame. I want to make that clear, but it is also lame. It's both gay and lame, and so it's all about breeding and all these weird. From what I can tell, trying to piece together what the big players are, because the deep state and shadow government, it's not just one team. These are scumbag eugenicists. Right. So everybody's competing and trying to backbite each other, just like in real life, right? And so there appears to be like a left-hand path and right-hand path. But that's all fucking Lucifer, fucking Kabbalah bullshit. All of it is the same bullshit.
That's Lucifer Kabbalah bullshit? That they think that low birth rates are contributing to the collapse of civilization?
Well, the low birth rate thing is a thing. China any minute now is going to collapse because they don't have immigrants, right? China. Oh, and remember, they're elderly. They're going to have all these elderly. And what are they going to do with them? Because there's not enough young people to take care of them. Oh, COVID came along. I bet every country was involved in their own soft kill to ease their population. That's what I think happened. Because I know the one that hit us wasn't from Wuhan, it was from Raleigh.
Hold on. So do you think that contributed to the decision to bring COVID positive people back into nursing homes?
Oh, in New York? What Cuomo did?
Yeah.
Well, I don't. That guy's such a psychopath. Who the fuck knows? I mean, it's as easy a guess as he doesn't care or he's in a generational fucking cult. Either one could be. It was foul what they did, dude. And it's just what always happens. And everybody moves along and forgets it. What, are you still talking about that? Move on.
Yeah, they brought COVID positive people back into nursing homes.
You remember in MIB the blinky light thing that makes you forget that you saw aliens?
Uh-huh.
Okay. I have a very bad feeling, Joe, that is not some kind of exotic technology. I think it may literally just be a blinky light.
Really?
I just got to blink some fucking lights in your eyes and say some bullshit, and that's all it takes to have a matrix. Don't need a fancy computer. I could just put you in a house of cards of lies, and I did it with I didn't need no tech to do it. That's the old ways, right? And now the tech fucks, the next generation of. By the way, Collins, what the family. If you ever saw Johnny Depp made a remake of it with he's a vampire. Barnabas Collins.
Oh yeah.
Dark Shadows.
Dark Shadows, yeah.
The 70s one.
Yeah.
That's about a real family. They were their supposed claim to fame was being the first warlocks or some shit in America with the Puritans.
Those were supposedly Americans? I thought Barnabas Collins. I thought that was a.
No, he's in New England. But he was in New England. They're an old bloodline family, and they came over and they were. All these families.
Dark Shadows. God, I forgot about that show. So that show was supposed
family.
to be taking place in New England? That's where it's supposed to be taking place? What? That's
Barnabas
the same family?
Yeah.
As the other Collins?
Yeah, it's about them.
What?
These are important families. By the way,
holy shit, dude! Are you sure about that? Because that sounds crazy.
I mean, hey, double check me with Jesus AI, but I think I'm right.
We got to double check that.
Royalty, bloodline, royalty.
If Dark Shadows was based on that Collins family, that is crazy.
I'm fairly sure it was based on the real Collins family because there's very specific names.
It was Barnabas Collins.
Reynolds Collins, Kennedy, something. By the way, the bootlegger thing, I don't think that's true. I don't think that was their dad at all. I think people are confusing.
Really?
I just saw a guy who wrote a whole book about it. It's another Joe Kennedy. It wasn't
I had read that too. I had read that it was a fact and that they had tried to hide it.
I think it's not true.
And then I'd read that it wasn't true.
But the bottom line is, all these
what certainly was true is their connection with the mob.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, of course.
No, Barnabas Collins is not based on a real person. He's a fictional vampire character created for the gothic soap opera Dark Shadows, which aired from 1966 to 1971. Introduced to boost declining ratings, the character, portrayed by Jonathan Frid, quickly became the show's star after an unplanned extension from a 13-week arc. Oh, so he wasn't the star initially. The character's backstory draws from a classic vampire lore, direct nods to Bram Stoker's Dracula as the primary influence. Bro, I watched a crazy
Look at the persistent rumors. You see what it said?
I watched a crazy documentary the other night on YouTube about the Vlad Tepes, the original Vlad the Impaler, about how he became who he became. Holy shit, man. They were like Romania and the Ottomans, and when the king had to give up his two sons. And so his two sons had to go live with the Ottomans for like 7 years.
Pretty bad what they did to him.
Holy shit. And so he came back a complete fucking psychopath.
It's very similar to how you would trauma train a kid in an MK program. That's just ancient shit.
Well, if you want to get that result, that's the way to do it. Like completely traumatize the kid for 7 years,
probably do.
separating from his family and turn him into a fucking monster. What they did was like set rows of bodies for like kilometers on stakes at like a perfect geometric distance from each other. They created like shapes that you could see from above. When you'd look down, you see a star of dead people.
Yeah, he's the son of the dragon. When you hear dragon,
man.
When you hear dragon imagery, the new one. Did you watch the new one, Nosferatu?
Yes, I did.
So they
fucking great.
Yeah,
I loved it.
And I liked it. I thought it was weird, the amount of weird necrophilia shit in it, but that's because that dude Eggers was looking into real occult shit. So that was like the Solomancy school.
Mm-hmm. I think it's the best vampire movie ever. That's what I think.
It was just very odd to throw in that the guy, his friend at the end, like necrophile his wife, and that's what they're implying 100%. And the reason Nosferatu was bothering her is because she used to she had some psychic shit and used to fuck around with him as a teen.
Yeah.
So and so right there in the story, same thing as Stranger Things. Remember 11? Mm-hmm. So Montauk was a program that they had. They're cutting out the real fucked up parts that are very similar to Dracula's childhood, in particular the fucking sexual trauma that they have to inflict on a child. That's always left out of the super soldier thing.
And the idea is that sexual trauma allows them to have this ability to shut off their past.
Well, Joseph Mengele, who America saved his life to get his great research. Remember